name is Silas Ivy, and today I'm going to talk about why I believe that Nico Harrison, the Dallas Mavericks GM, should be fired. Starting off, I've grown up in Dallas my whole entire life, and ever since I was little, I've always gone to the Dallas Mavericks basketball games. I've always been a massive fan. We drafted Luka Doncic about 6 years ago, and ever since then, he has been the highlight of Dallas Mavericks basketball. So, Nico Harrison, the Dallas Mavericks GM, I don't know if a lot of y'all are familiar with basketball whatsoever, but basically, Nico Harrison, the Dallas Mavericks GM, he decided to trade away Luka Doncic. We traded away Luka Doncic for a player named Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis is another basketball player who is very good, but he's not Luka Doncic. Basically, Luka Doncic is 4 years younger than Anthony Davis. He's got a lot more to go. Luka Doncic is just a better basketball player, and anyone who knows basketball would say the same thing. So, last year in 2024, the Dallas Mavericks were able to go to the NBA Finals. And in order to get there, we were carried by Luka Doncic, the player that our GM, Nico Harrison, decided to trade away. Anthony Davis, the player that we traded for in 2024, he didn't even make the playoffs. He is nothing compared to Luka Doncic. To carry on, Nico Harrison, the Dallas Mavericks GM, back in 2013, he had a chance to sign Steph Curry to a deal that would be involved with Nike. During the interview, Steph Curry was going to sign for $100 million, but Nico Harrison pronounced Stephen Curry's name incorrectly, which Stephen Curry, after his name was pronounced incorrectly, just completely backed away from the deal because he thought that he was not appreciated, stuff like that. But basically, whenever he heard his name pronounced incorrectly, he backed away from the whole deal in the first place. And that's another reason why Nico Harrison, I believe, should be fired, is he can't keep his head straight. To finish off, the Dallas Mavericks record back in 2024, our record was 50-32. This is whenever we had Luka Doncic. This is whenever we had a healthy team. We were building our team around him. And then in 2025, our record, since the trade, we are now 38-42, a team that's not even going to make the playoffs. Our season's over. But to backtrack, what I can say is that Nico Harrison traded away a young superstar who was only 26 years old, who had his whole future left behind him, who loved Dallas nonstop. If you listen to Luka Doncic talk about the trade, he was heartbroken. He had no idea about the trade. Mark Cuban had previously sold the Dallas Mavericks, sold his portion of the share, and he once quoted that he would rather cheat on his wife than get rid of Luka Doncic. He would choose Luka above her, and that's how much Luka Doncic meant to him. But other than that, we basically got rid of a player who was from a different country, coming from Slovenia. He knew nothing about the world, nothing about America. He came here, fell in love with the town Dallas, and this was his culture. All of his friends were here, and interviews now, he is nothing but heartbroken, devastated. And Nico Harrison, our GM, traded away Luka Doncic for a player who is 5 years older than him, is not near as good of a basketball player as him, and it just does not make sense at all. And everyone who's surrounded by anywhere near Dallas would say the same thing. It does not make sense, and there has to be something deeper than this. But the end of this presentation still comes down to, I believe that the Dallas Mavericks should fire Nico Harrison, because it genuinely does not make sense about what Nico Harrison did, and anyone who's in this area would say the same thing. But other than that, I believe the Dallas Mavericks should get rid of Nico Harrison. Thank you, guys. I don't know.